Hey everybody, it's Somni Respiratory Flux. Welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. In the last time, we finished off the Big Goron Quest side quest, and it's been 3 days, so let's show him our claim check. That sword is my finest work. And we got the Big Goron sword. Won't break. Now this sword is an extra sword. This is completely optional. However, when you use it, it's a two-handed sword, so you can't shield. You can't use your shield while you have it out. You can put it away and use your shield, but you can't use your shield when you have it equipped. It's really nice, but for the most part, you can just use your Master Sword and be perfectly fine. It does do more damage, and it comes in handy in a few particular places, but other than that, it's not a requirement by any means, and if you find the quest is a bit too long to go through with the whole way, you don't have to use it. But, in any case, in this episode, now that we've gotten that out of the way, we're going to teleport to the Temple of Time. Not really because of any particular reason, but because I want to get closer to, I guess I could go to Lake Hylia, but this is probably just as easy. We're going back to the Gerudo Fortress. I guess I haven't been to the fortress yet. We're going back to Gerudo Valley first. So, I guess I will meet you there. So, yeah, meet you there. Oh, right. Okay. We are back at Gerudo Valley, and now that we are here, we can once again leap across the canyon. Amazing. Now, if you recall last time when we were here, when I was interrupted by getting the sword from the carpenter, we found out that his employees went off to the Gerudo Fortress to try and become thieves. So, we're going to be looking into the Gerudo, so we might as well see if we can find out what happened to them. But the Gerudo broke the bridge for a reason. The Gerudo's fortress has guards staffing it all around. If you are seen by any of the guards, you will get thrown in a jail cell, which you can't escape from, but just be aware that this is another stealth section of the game, just like in the sneaking into the Hyrule Castle Garden. Fortunately, they don't have particularly long lines of sight, and you can get past them just fine because they have regular patrols. But if we go into here, this being like the most obvious entrance we can into the building out of many. If we come over to here, hey you, young man, over there, look over here inside the cell. Well, looks like I found one of your carpenters there. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. Well, it was really kind of easy. They weren't looking at this particular doorway. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Woo! Watch out! And then you get put into a fight here. Now, this particular battle, she has an attack, that one. If that attack hits you, you will be captured immediately rather than just getting damaged. So, you want to be careful. You can block some attacks with your shield. I don't know if you can block that particular one. But the best thing to do is when she winds up like that, just back away. And then line up for a jump attack as soon as she finishes it. So, with that, we get a key we get a key that we could just leave him, but let's just put it... Let's just actually unlock his door. What are you doing, man? That is the weirdest dance I've ever seen. Your left foot is planted. You're kicking with your right foot. You're kicking backwards with your right foot while moving your arms up and down. Like, specifically, you're raising your right foot and then kicking backwards really quickly. Like, what the heck is that supposed to be? Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. You were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up here like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. So basically, we're here to save the carpenters and get past all the Gerudo. Now, there are a few tips and tricks to doing this, but the best thing is just knowing your way through the fortress. I believe I can get through here, but from this point on, there will be guards inside the buildings as well. So make sure you kind of check around hallways and be careful about that. You can hide behind these boxes too. That's just the hallway. See, there's a guard there. Now, what you can do is wait for the guard to come into your line of sight. Line up with an arrow. And then hold on. Hold on. Shoot them in the face. Now, somehow this will only knock them out. So yeah. Now you can look into there, and we can go places through that way. But for right now, our better option is to go up this way. I just wanted to show off how you can stun the guards. Now, here's another case where you want to play it safe, and then head in here. And what do you know? Another cell, another carpenter. Now, they have all pretty much the same lines before you free them, so I'm not going to read it all again, but I can't skip it, so you're going to have to see it again. And then, I always love the weird pauses in this one. Somewhere around here. Woo, watch out. Okay. Getting out... Sometimes it can be really, really weird, like with the walls and the cages kind of blocking your line of sight, so just be careful that you don't mess up your timing on dodging or attacking or blocking or whatever because of the cage walls. Which is, like I said, very possible to do if you're not careful. Fortunately, once you know what you're doing, this part can go pretty quickly. You're a cute kid. Okay. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro, the carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. Can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out too? Yeah. And with that, we freed 2 of the 4 carpenters, so getting to the others should be relatively easy. Just be careful with how you go through places. In this room, you can actually... This room is actually the room that we were looking into earlier from below. So that's good to know. You can actually use your long shot to just kind of go right over the room, and yeah, it's very convenient. Oh, there is a golden skulltula right here. Convenient that we were able to get this now. And there are a few other things you can do in this general area, but yeah, I'm just trying to remember the best sequence of places to go. I believe you want to jump down here next. I'm not sure. I think this is actually typically the last one I go to, but... So yeah, I'm gonna come down here first, actually. Because... yeah. I think I got confused, because I think I might typically come in here first, but this room is typically where I go next, and the other one is the one I do last. So, it doesn't really matter the order, this is just how I prefer to do it, because the other one ends at a dead end. So... Also, can I just take a moment to just comment on how awesome their scimitars are? It's like... dang, I can kind of see why the carpenters wanted to come here, but... yeah, probably best for them to just go on being carpenters, honestly. So... yeah, let's just try and get him out of here and not get caught by this guy. Yeah, not getting caught is a good thing. Also, if they do capture you, then the first time they put you in prison, there will be actually be a line of dialogue, but I'll actually show you where the prison is, too, later. Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. I'm Saburo, the carpenter. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. Yeah. I think this is the way opposite where I came in, so I'm gonna see where this puts me. Oh yeah, that's definitely not a good place to go, by the way. Just a word of warning, because that is actually pretty exposed. And this one puts you up here. So now, let's go this way again. Fortunately, the Gerudo are not exactly the most observant ever, honestly. But, yeah. And now jump down and go into here. Now, you want to be careful. There is a guard patrolling right on the other side of this box. So just do that. And like I said, there's only the one way to go in here, just that one guard. And then the dead end is the last of the cells. Hey you, young man, over there. Yes. Young man. There's no need to feel down. I said young man. I don't know. Just kind of random thought came to mind, I guess. Just finish talking. I want to fight the last guard. Yep, it happened. That's kind of a funny scene. Stupid kid. Get in there and keep quiet. Fortunately, what they don't realize is we have a long shot. You can actually just hookshot right up to here. It's really convenient, and it's really convenient and actually lets you pretty much just get out of here right away. That chest is just a little too far away to reach, it seems. Maybe I can trick this out. Okay. I think... No, it's still just a bit too far. Okay. Thought that was going to work. Guess it didn't. There's a chest there. There are probably other places we can hookshot to it from. But for now, let's just get to the... Get to the top of the hideout for now, honestly. You can just jump up here and get in here if you really want to. I really don't have much to say. It's going to be... It's going to be a bit... I'll probably be speeding this up. Dang, it's like... That was just really weird. It's just like it just happened so suddenly, but that's because that'll happen. Now, I guess that's also good because I can show you what happens if you do get captured in one of those battles and have to come back to it. Just come here so I can shoot you in the head again, and again, that only stuns them. Not sure how that makes sense. But when you come in here now, the battle will just start right away. So... Okay, so you can block the attack, but I think if it hits you too much, it will actually just capture you anyway. Like, it'll hit through your shield. So, just be careful with this fight, because it's not hard to stay alive, but getting hit by that attack even once will end the battle, so just be careful. And now? I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free, thanks. I'm Jiro the carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo Thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you'll have free access to all areas of the fortress. Gerudo's membership card. You can get into the Gerudo's training ground in their hideout. Now you can talk to her. One interesting thing that a lot of people will point out is that she actually is wearing something about her clothes actually changes. I think it's only like in the it's only like what you're wearing when you win the battle, but depending on what tunic you're wearing, it'll actually change her outfit slightly. It's really interesting. At least I think that's what where this comes in. Also, I'm back to my Kokiri tunic because I guess it just works. But no. Now that you have the membership card, the Gerudos won't kidnap you anymore, so you can actually just... You basically have a free run of the place, essentially. Which is rather convenient, honestly, but also kind of silly. But... Because it's like... Yeah, they just... You just like, oh, nope, I'm good now. So, yeah. Now, there are a couple places that we have access to now that we've done that. But first... the first is actually up here. There's a new area that you can see on your map. The second is down here. There's actually this here is the Gerudo's training ground. No, I don't want to try it right now because you can't actually finish it yet. Only registered members are allowed. Basically, it's a mini dungeon for a bonus item that's not required and not all that particularly useful, but it's still worth going in there if you want 100%. I will be doing that, just not yet. After the Spirit Temple, honestly. And then you can also go over there and open that gate to head out into the Haunted Wasteland in search of the next dungeon. We'll be doing one or more of those things in the next episode. So, this has been Somni Respiratory Flux. Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate in the comments below. Tell me what you think. And next time, we'll explore more of the area in the Gerudo Fortress, now that we're officially a member. So, see you guys then. And may the good elephant guide your way. No, none of the Gerudo are the good elephant. Not even the exalted Nabooru.